Is how long will these winds continue?
Well, it looks like they're going to continue for a couple of days. This isn't going to be a one-day event and then we're done. So we're going to continue to see these winds gust up to 65 miles per hour at times in parts of the state. Some areas, fortunately, are seeing some rain and even some of that rain changing over to snow. This is a look at I-40 at the Continental Divide. It starts out as rain and then changes over to snow, but that snow is not sticking very well to the ground, already melted as temperatures are hovering around the 30s and the 40s around the Four Corners. Here in the metro, of course, you hear the winds out there and you feel them. Winds blowing that dust around, making for some hazy skies here in the metro. You can't even see the Sandia Mountains. And as this cold front continues to barrel through, we could have wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour here in the metro. And right now we have a wind gust of 48 miles per hour, sustained wind out of the west at 38. And our temperature is now down to 66 degrees. And behind this front, temperatures are going to be much cooler for tomorrow and for much of the week ahead. Now, these are the sustained wind of 38 in the metro, 29 in Santa Fe, 24 in Ruidoso. Now take a look at the wind gusts. Gusts close to 50 in the metro, 52 in Ruidoso, and 51 in Roswell. We could have gusts over 60 miles per hour, up to 70 miles per hour in parts of the state between tonight and tomorrow. So that's why we have high wind warnings posted for all the areas in orange and wind advisories continuing for the metro, and all the areas colored in yellow for gusts up to 55 miles per hour. So timing out the winds beginning at 7 o'clock, we're seeing the yellow. That's indicating where those winds will be gusting from 45 to 65 miles per hour. So it's going to be a rather windy night. The winds, unfortunately, not coming down tonight. Around 3:30 in the morning, seeing the strongest winds along the central mountain chain into the east. And then we're going to see some snow around the northern mountains. So that will reduce visibility in places like Taos and Las Vegas tonight with snow coming down. And then the winds continue to crank up on your Sunday afternoon where you're seeing all the yellow again. That's where we could have winds from 55 to 65 miles per hour. Some areas could even have gusts close to 70 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon. The winds come down a little bit on Sunday, but after going down a little bit on Sunday night into Monday, they're going to go right back up on your Monday afternoon. Fortunately, not as widespread, but we'll still have some strong gusty winds on Monday afternoon into Monday night. On the backside of this system, it is much colder, so we're talking about snow. Winter storm warnings posted for the San Juans of southern Colorado and winter weather advisories for the northern mountains. We could see 4 to 8 inches in parts of the northern mountains. So right now, temperatures are falling off behind the cold front. 35 degrees right now in Grants. It's 66 in the metro. So as temperatures continue to fall, we'll start to see that rain changing over to snow. The rain is moving in from the west-northwest along the cold front, and this cold front will continue to move into central New Mexico. There's a slight chance for a few showers here in the metro, but the best shot will be in the northern mountains and also around the Four Corners for tonight. So timing everything out beginning at 7 o'clock, that cold front moving through, we could have a spot shower here in the metro. Again, the best shot in the northern mountains around 11 o'clock, seeing that snow falling in the northern mountains into the San Juans of southern Colorado, about 4 to 8 inches and the higher elevations. And then as we head into Sunday morning, things start to wind down and we'll clear our skies out. But again, we're going to have to be dealing with some strong gusty winds tomorrow, even after this system pushes off to the east. So here's a look at some of the snowfall totals for tonight into tomorrow, where you're seeing the blue. That's where we could have 4 to 8 inches of snow in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and a higher amounts possible in the San Juans of southern Colorado. Into Durango and Pagosa Springs, temperatures into the 50s after starting out into the 20s. Over to the Four Corners, we'll have gusts up to 55 miles per hour, some showers early, and then we'll clear our skies out dealing with that blowing dust tomorrow afternoon. Into the southwest, temperatures into the 60s and the 70s, winds gusting up to 50 miles per hour. Into Roswell and Carlsbad, you'll be in the 70s for tomorrow. Blowing dust, a slight chance for a spot shower tomorrow. Into the northeast, we'll have that chance for some mountain snow tonight and some valley rain, but the winds gusting up to 65 miles per hour, so that's very dangerous wind that we're talking about. Blowing dust, reducing visibility in the northeast tomorrow. Over to the northern mountains, we'll have that rain changing over to snow, again about 4 to 8 inches, and then into the east mountains, we'll be in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees, and in the metro, only climbing into the middle 60s, and it's going to be on the chilly side this week. Overnight lows dipping into the 30s, some areas dipping below freezing, like around the northern mountains into the northeast. So it's going to be a very cool week ahead, not feeling like April as we head into May.
All right, thanks so much, Chris. Here's Van.